Hi, I have another What Sold on Whatnot video for you. My name is Laura. I sell vintage women's clothing, mostly online. And today I'm going to go over all of the things that sold in one of my Whatnot live stream auction videos. So today it was a moderate show. Before fees was 250 bucks. And since I can't do math, let's see what my estimate is after fees. So about 212, 215 bucks after fees. Let's say 210 because I actually think I'm going to end up paying some shipping today. In my show, I cap the shipping at $8.35. So Whatnot allows you to send up to 5 pounds at $8.35. So I cover anything that goes above that for the customer. And I have one customer who bought a whole bunch of stuff today. So I think I am paying some shipping. Whatnot is telling me that I am paying $8.35 in shipping. So what's a little bit weird is when you do the shipping on Whatnot, they have like weight estimates, right? So it's usually like 4 to 7 ounces, 8 to 11 ounces, 12 to 15, etc. I am typically an estimator, so I'll hold the thing in my hand and go, that's about 8 ounces, right? And I put it in the category. So sometimes I'm a little off. I do try to overestimate. So maybe I'll estimate it as the 8 ounces, but it's 7 ounce, a little bit lower. So I don't know if in reality I would owe 835. And I also do not know if Whatnot, like if I come out under what I estimated, I don't think Whatnot like credits me, so to speak, for that. I think that it does that I am paying the additional 835, which is fine. I very rarely have to pay anything in shipping with this format. And this particular buyer purchased a total of 9 items from me. So I'm happy to do that. That's fine. I'm going to go through everything with you today. Normally, I kind of go through as I'm packaging things, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to like show you and talk about it really quickly because I have so much. I have so much to do today. So I'm just going to like fly through this. And I know I did this last time. I don't know if this is going to be a normal format for me. If you all tell me that you prefer this type of format, then I'll do it as a normal thing. But for today, I'm just doing it because I'm in a rush. So let's see what I sold. So the first item that I sold is going to a repeat buyer. It was $15. And hold on, let's see. It's not Jingle Bells. It is number 45. It is this dress. So this is a plus size dress. Sold for $15. Very cute. Yay. Thank you, ma'am. The second thing that I sold is adorable little dress. It is this 70s embroidered. This is a halter style dress. So this was really fun. I got this from a friend of mine, another vintage seller. And when I think she tried to soak it and some of the embroidery bled. So I was able to wash this with Synthropol and the bleed came out of it. This is also like a polyester type of fabric. So I did have to put a little work into it. But really cute little dress. I don't know why I took it off the hanger, I guess just to show you. And this sold for $20, which is what I had it started at. The same thing with the previous dress. I started the bidding at 15 and that's what it sold for. Right, there we go. The third item is going to a new to me buyer. And let's see. Where is it? Did I not? Where did we go? Number 38. Oh, here it is. I didn't put it where it lives. Just this cute little skirt. This sold for, it sold for $11. I think I had started at 10. So got one additional little bid, which is very nice. So that's exciting. All right, let's see. I'm going to skip that person because that's my big buyer. Then I have another repeat buyer who bought this really cute little dress from me. This is a modern dress, but everything they do is like these like hippie, like kind of Grateful Dead style hippie type of vibe, like a lot of patchworky stuff, whatever. And this sold for $10. When I got this, I wasn't positive that it was vintage, but I suspected it might be. And then I thought, man, maybe it's just 90s, but I think it is a modern piece. which I told them. So, but it's really fun. It's a cute aesthetic and a really comfy and adorable little dress. Let's see. Then I have a new to me buyer who purchased 2 items. So first is this little baby tee, which is so cute. Like just a little like 90s Y2K era, super stretchy. And this sold for $10. So yay. And then the second item that they purchased was a set that I've actually had for a while. So again, sort of reinforcing that just because it's been in a couple shows and hasn't sold doesn't mean no one wants it. So it's this 2-piece set. There's matching shorts underneath here that I won't bother taking out. And this sold for this sold for $18. So double less in there because I've had this for 80 bajillion years. I mean, I've had this so long that I pulled it out of shows and then at some point added it back in. And even then I've had it run through several shows. Nobody's had any interest in it. I mean, to the point where I was like, maybe I should just get rid of this thing and donate it or something, which logically I know, like, whatever. It's cute. People will want it, but it just, that's what happens in my head. And it actually ended up selling for $18. So I had it listed at $15. And I know that's not a huge jump, but the point is that I thought this was like a lost cause. And then I had more than one person want it today. So nice little reiteration of that same lesson that I keep learning over and over again, right? All right, let's see. Then I've got this adorable little dress, which I've had in a couple of shows, not too many. This is a plus size. It's mark size 18. And this sold for $15. So I was happy about that. This piece I think is still under question right now. This is an item that sold and it's a little romper. It's so cute. The person's credit card information wasn't working. There was some kind of problem. So it didn't correct itself, I guess, or was not corrected during the show. But the buyer did message me and asked if I could put it in as like a marketplace item. So in Whatnot, you can sell things just like anybody can go and find them at any time and buy them like on any other site. I just don't find that many people do that on Whatnot. But she asked if I could put it into marketplace, and I did. I don't know if she's purchased it yet, but I've got it held off to the side for her. And if she doesn't end up purchasing it, then it'll just be in next week's auction again. So I'm going to stick this over here for now. All right. And then the last grouping of items that I have are all going to the same buyer. She purchased a total of 9 items. And she has purchased from me before. I'm saying she. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I think it's a she. Yes. And I'm probably going to see if I can find something cute to throw in as like a little thank you, like, you know, a cute little scarf or something. You know, she's also a reseller, which we, you know, I have no problem with. And let's see. So let's go through what we've got here. So the first thing that she got is this really cute little wool plaid shirt. This sold for $15 and it's adorable. I like it. It's like a very boxy, cute little thing. I had to try it on during the show because it's hard to describe the fit. It's like very wide, but boxy. Like I don't think it's a plus size thing. But you know, it's cute. So there's that. Then she purchased this, my little Three's Company, reminds me of Three's Company, velour V-neck shirt. So cute. This sold also for $15. Then she purchased these pants. So I've talked about these pants a little bit. I love these so much. These came from the estate sale where I got a whole bunch of filthy stuff. I did have to like do some work on these. I had to soak them and then repair the waistband, which I did. I wanted to keep these. I just didn't really like how they fit on me, so I put them in the show. I had them with a starting bid of $20. I ran them once, and after I ran them, this same buyer, she asked if I would do them at $15, and I said no because I love them too much. Like I know that I can list these on Etsy or eBay for like way more money, right? And because I am attached to them and did work on them and the whole thing, like I just didn't want to. So, and I always feel bad when I say no to stuff like that, which is crazy because like, you know, whatever. And then as she was buying more and more stuff, I was like, oh, maybe I should just rerun them at 15, right? I was feeling bad. Anyway, then somebody else asked to have them run. I ran them and they ended up getting bid up to $28 and she ultimately purchased them. So, and then she was like, I should have just rerun it at 20 the first time. I was like, sorry, you know, but hopefully she loves them. I love them. They're so cute. And again, she's a reseller, so I imagine she's reselling them, and she can still make money on those easily, so it's not a big deal. And I do feel bad saying no when people ask me to lower prices on whatnot. Like emotionally, I feel bad, but like logically, I don't, because I know that my prices are so low to begin with, So, but I do still have that, like the anxiety creeps up and I'm like, you're a terrible person, the whole time. In case you feel that way also and you think you're alone, you're not alone. All right. The next item that she purchased was this really cute skirt that I love. Oops. I'm calling it a rainbow plaid, but just I love the colors of this plaid, wool skirt. And this sold for $15. Got that. All right. And then the next item. So Whatnot has her items split into 2 separate packages. I believe I will probably be able to combine them all into one package. And I will always try to do that whenever possible. But again, I don't know if it's going to save me any money on the shipping. We'll see. So she got this very cute dress, right? This is like a 60s polyester mod style. That collar is amazing. And let's see, what was this? I want to say 15. Maybe it was 20. Ooh, sold for 17. So I started it at 15. We had a couple bids, so that's nice. And it's good to the show started off really slow for me. I was just running through things. I wasn't getting any requests. I didn't have any pre-bids today. It's so weird. When I look at my Whatnot shows and think about like what makes me feel like they are going to be successful, obviously I determine whether or not they were successful at the end when I see how much money I made. But if I get a lot of people bookmark them, if a lot of people obviously pre-bid, if I get a lot of activity during the show and people are bidding, right? So this one had a fair number of people bookmark it. I had like 10 people bookmarking the show before I even had any of my items posted in there. And I know last week it was like the night before, and I had like, with items listed in there, I had like, I don't know, 7. It was like a very low number of people. I was panicking. There were not many people bookmarked it. I had a lot of people bookmark today, no pre-bids. Started off no requests, but like I ended up, it was a moderate show. So I was glad. I did a whole bunch of talking about unrelated things. I feel like when I'm in a show and I'm talking about whatever, like even babbling and I'm more conversational, I feel like the shows go well. I get some nice engagement. I was talking about the Manhattan Vintage Show, which is happening this weekend, and I'm going to be there helping another vendor, working for another vendor in her show. And so I was talking about the show in general and sort of like that it's like the New York Fashion Week, but for vintage people, and people were engaged and it was fun. And I felt like I was just rambling on and, but I feel like people enjoy just the conversational stuff, The problem is that just like right now, I stand there and have this conversation and don't do what I'm supposed to be doing with the item. I can't really multitask well. Anyway, this dress is another piece that she purchased. It's a black velvet. I want to say like wiggle dress sort of ish. Nope, blowing out the light didn't really help. Anyway, little black velvet pencil skirt kind of dress. This sold for $15. So that's really cute. Then let's see, next. This shirt is so adorable. I love this thing so much. It's like this 70s acrylic sweater knit, and this sold for $15 also. Next item is this very cute little t-shirt dress. Like it's very stretchy and got this great little space dye kind of design. Sold for $15. Whoop-a-doop. I think we only have 2 items left. Uh-oh, I missed something. All right. And then this little 50s skirt, like a cotton 50s skirt, this sold for $17. I think I started this at 10. And it ended up getting bid up to 17, which is like, that's some serious action for me. So I'm excited about that. It's very cute. I have one more skirt hanging here that I have as my sold item, but I don't think I missed it. Someone else had a payment issue flash across the screen. And yeah, so I guess that's what happened. I think that whoever, this was the other skirt, but I think that whoever purchased this, their payment also failed and they must not have fixed it. They didn't message me. It's fine. I'll just add it to next week's show again. It's not a big deal. So I don't call people out. Like a lot of times people, other sellers during those shows, I've talked about this before, you know, they'll say, oh, like, Mary, your payment failed. You might want to check. I don't do that because it's like such an obnoxious like notification that does not go away. So I'm like, they're seeing it themselves. They know. So I don't need to like call it out in front of everybody else. I feel like it's embarrassing potentially. So anyway, that's everything that sold today. I'm going to get into my more comfy clothes. This is very comfy, but I've got like, you know, undergarments on. I don't like it. So I'm going to get into comfy clothes, do my shipping. I have one Etsy and one eBay item to ship today. I think it's just one of each. The Etsy item I'm excited about, it's a pair of jeans that I've had on Depop for like 850 billion years. So I had finally cross-posted them to Etsy and eBay via Vendu. Thank you, Vendu. And they sold for $59, including the shipping. So those will go out today. I'm excited about that. And then my eBay thing, what did I sell on eBay? I cannot remember. Oh, yeah, like a sheer 70s lavender flower print dress that sold for $51. I had it listed for $59 and they offered me $51 and I took it. So excited about that. But that's it. Gonna go ship. And Manhattan Vintage Show. You guys will see this video way after the fact. But the Manhattan Vintage Show, it's amazing. If you are unfamiliar with it, they have an Instagram page, they have a website. Go like just look around. They do shows 3 or 4 times a year. I forget. You have to buy tickets to attend the event, but it's amazing. Like I've gone once as a just like an attendee, not as a vendor, and just wandered around, and it's almost worth paying it just to see all the, not only the amazing pieces offered for sale, but the people attending are dressed phenomenally. Like I can't even, it's like magazine cover people. If you're familiar with like Iris Apfel, it's like that level of fashion all over the place. It's incredible. So many different aesthetics, ages. It's great. And then the vendors themselves, you know, have such gorgeous pieces. It can be incredibly high priced, but it's really fun to attend. And I went one other year and helped. My friend hired me to come help her for the day. And so this year I'm helping her for all 3 days and I'm looking forward to it, but it's also going to be very tiring. So that's tomorrow. I have to be in Manhattan at 6:30 in the morning. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very nervous about what I'm going to wear, obviously. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you again soon. Bye.